Good morning, Bronx Science. We are so incredibly happy to have you back in the building. We know this is still not a normal year, but being together in the same place is such a powerful force. Engage with one another this year and treasure your time together. Your teachers and counselors and school building leaders are doing all that we can to make this transition back to school as positive and easy as possible. We know that this represents new experiences and experiences that you haven't had in a long time. We'll be sensitive to that, even as we're eager to get back to learning together in person. Be sensitive to that and one another. Do whatever you can to lift each other up and encourage one another, even as you push one another to inquire, discover, and create. When we are safe to make mistakes and take risks, we will become more caring, capable, and confident people. Provide that safe space for one another this year. Make that your goal. And when you need help, when you start feeling overwhelmed, when you feel like you don't understand something, when you start feeling like you don't even know what you're feeling, reach out to your friends and your teachers and your counselors. They want to listen and to help you. I'll conclude by saying again that I am so excited about our year together. Welcome back, Bronx Science.
Hi everyone, my name is Ms. Lukesis and I'm in charge of safety and security here at the Bronx High School of Science. The safety and well-being of all of you is our top priority. Wishing you all a safe and productive year. With that being said, here are your Bronx Science Deans.
Hey Bronx Science, Ms. Kuntarakis here, Social Studies teacher and Dean. I wanted to welcome you all to a brand new school year and speak with you really briefly about a few health and safety protocols. The first one we want to emphasize is the importance of making sure that each student has their daily health screening confirmation available at the start of each school day. We also wanted to make sure everybody is wearing their masks and being vigilant about wearing their masks all day. I want to make sure everybody also knows the importance of carrying their IDs. You should have your ID with you every day. It should be on you at all times. And if you have any ID related issues at all, you can see Mr. Reyes in room 029. Next, I wanted to take a moment to speak with you briefly about social distancing. We know that this may be difficult, especially in between periods, but what we want to do is try our best. We want to try our best to socially distance, and even more than trying our best to socially distance, we want to be really mindful of the varying degrees of comfortability that exist within our school. We also want to ask that everybody stays to the right-hand side when moving around the building. Last, we wanted to speak really briefly about lockers and the appropriate times to visit your lockers. When going to your locker, the best time during the day to do that is either before school, after school, or during your free periods. If you have any questions about any of this, please feel free to see the deans, and we hope you have a great school year.
All students have been given a student handbook. The handbook will highlight the rules, regulations, and expectations that will help to make our Bronx Science community great for everyone in it. While the majority of your instruction will be in person this year, where your teachers will continue to utilize digital learning spaces. This may also come into play in the event that we have to go remote for any period of time. Follow your teacher's digital space protocols. Demonstrate proper virtual meeting space etiquette. Keep yourself on mute unless prompted to respond or contribute. Be aware of your surroundings, as background noises and activity can be distracting to your peers. And of course, never share a meeting link that was specifically assigned to you. When you are online and working in digital spaces, we ask that you think before you post or publish anything. I would advise you similarly before speaking. Always ask yourself first if what you have to say or communicate is true. Is it helpful? Is it inspirational? Is it necessary? And or is it kind? Be mindful that hitting the delete button does not undo what was published or said or mean that it's deleted forever. Remember that you all have digital footprints, which can affect future social, academic, and professional opportunities. Be responsible in your digital spaces.
Hi, I'm Ms. Nunez. I'm going to be speaking to you about where to eat at Bronx Science. Please try to limit where you eat to 3 places: the cafeteria, the courtyard, or the auditorium. In any of those places, we're going to ask you to please make sure that you maintain a good 3 feet of distance between you and the next person to ensure that we are following all the proper protocols. Please try to limit your eating to those places and following the 3-foot guideline. Now I'm going to actually be speaking to you about something pretty serious, and that is our zero tolerance policy for bullying and cyberbullying. There's really no space for bullying whatsoever in our community. And I think it's really important to know that that does not just mean on school property. It means in the building, it means off school property, it means in person, it means on social media, over email. It doesn't matter. The moment that you are considered to be bullying someone, there are serious repercussions to that. Please don't make any assumptions that what you think is funny is going to be funny to someone else. That there will be people that will smile in your face and will be very, very hurt by what you said. Making sure that you give the respect that you want is really, really important. Um, those of us that are witnesses, the right thing to do is to guard your community and step up. Tell someone, talk to your guidance counselor, talk to the dean's office, talk to any one of us. We're here to help. We're here to guard our community and to make sure that every single student feels as comfortable as you want to feel within our community.
Hello, students of Bronx Science. My name is Ms. Coombs, and I'm here today to talk to you about harassment and why you should be absolutely certain to stay away from these sorts of behaviors. Harassment in person or online is considered by the New York City Department of Education as aggressive or injurious or harmful behavior with serious consequences. Some examples of harassment include, but are not limited to, inappropriate remarks about race, gender, ability, sexual orientation, class, etc., bragging about sexual prowess, intimidating behavior, use of demeaning nicknames, name calling, cat calling, rating, whistling, etc. Thank you for listening, and as always, Bronx Science, stay safe.
Good morning, everyone. Mr. Dahlem here to briefly talk to you about academic dishonesty. Students are not allowed to copy work. They're not allowed to provide work for someone else to copy. Your work here is unique to you. Students who are either copying or providing work to someone else are going to receive zeros for that. And they may also be subject to additional disciplinary action. If you need help on an assignment or something isn't clear, rather than copying somebody else's work, check with your teachers. We're here, and they are here to support you in any capacity to make sure that you understand what is expected. Additionally, you might see the deans out in the hallway. You might see the deans in your classroom. You might see us in the cafeteria off campus. We're around, and the reason we're around is to support you. That is our job as deans. So please do not hesitate to come to us. We're here to listen to you.